When I was young, my mom and dad, they were always working all day. So then they decided that it would be really good for us doing jiu-jitsu, being part of this lifestyle. Right when I started training jiu-jitsu, they broke up. So my mom was working all day, like from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. working, to take care of us. So me and my brother, we were just, going to school in the morning and then really training all day. We had to pass through many different situations, like tough situations, and overcome. And I think this made us stronger, not just for competitions, but also to deal with many different situations in life. I think having this hardship was actually good for us because it made us be more prepared. I don't worry too much about strength and conditioning. I don't do a lot of strength and conditioning. I feel I was able to build my body for the division. I feel strong. I feel like I have everything I need. Now what I try to do is to perfect my techniques. I try to work on my timing, and I think the guys in my division, they don't have the same body coordination that I have. So I think I have the experience, the technical level, and the strength that I need to go there and win, so I feel pretty confident. I learned how to use jiu-jitsu to get faster and stronger. I don't have to go there and lift the weights. I feel like I know now I have enough experience to just use the jiu-jitsu to get faster, get stronger, and I think that's the smartest thing to do because I'm gonna compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament. I'm not gonna go there and just lift the weights. So I think that's the smartest way to prepare yourself. It's just do jiu-jitsu. That's what you're gonna do. So that's the way that I like to prepare myself. Since I moved here to California, that's what I have been doing. Just strict jiu-jitsu, not worrying too much about going to the gym, lift the weights, and it's working pretty good. I was waking up early, like 6 a.m., and then doing a nice drilling session. I think drilling is super important, right? You have to have a good timing. Your techniques, the techniques need to be sharp. Like if you're sloppy, during the fight, you're gonna end up in a bad position. So just visualize, everything that I was going to use in the competition, and kind of trying to recreate the situation. I was asking people to move how my opponents were going to move in the competition. So just trying to simulate the competition, and then I was doing a really hard competition class right after the drilling. So I was drilling for pretty much 1 hour, and then doing a competition class. That's pretty much just sparring. We don't do a lot of techniques in the competition class. It's just hard sparring. So then I go home, of course. I take a little break, eat, take a nap, rest. So then at nighttime, I go back to the academy and then I train again. It's not so intense. It's more studying the techniques, making sure that I take the time to stop and see what's working, what's not working, and just fix all the little mistakes. Because you're going so hard in the competition class, but if you just keep going hard doing something that's wrong, like doing wrong techniques, and you're gonna be really good at doing the wrong thing. So you gotta take the time to stop and see what's wrong and just fix everything.
Do you guys still feel nervous when you compete?
No, but I see a lot of coaches, they like screaming, and you need to be calm and try to make the student comfortable.
Right.
It's a really hard situation.
Do you still feel nervous when you compete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't feel nervous, you don't want to win.
Right.
Yeah. If you're nervous, it's because you care about it. You wanna win.
So what do you do to deal with the nervousness?
I think it's you need to be confident. Right. So when you are confident, you train a lot. You know, how you have been working. So then when you go there, you put in the scale, and then you can fight and be comfortable. You're still nervous, but you're still more confident. Now I'm more confident than nervous, but still nervous.
If you have a good preparation before the tournament, then you can feel comfortable. You get really nervous when you think about this, oh, I could train more. Then you're done.
So when you feel yourself get nervous, do you say to yourself, okay, no, I've trained really hard.
That's it.
You've done all the work,
Yeah.
so you're ready.
When I started to think, oh, what's gonna happen if I lose? I said, no, I'm not gonna lose. I trained so hard. I'm confident. No, that's how I think. Always when I start, because when you go fight, it's crazy. Like you start thinking, what's gonna happen if I lose? What are people are gonna say? Then you start.
Especially worst finals.
Yeah.
A lot of guys taking pictures and you don't want to be in the magazine.
If someone choke me from the back, they're gonna put in the cover of the magazine. No, I'm not gonna lose. I trained a lot, so it's not gonna happen. Then you start to be calm again.
Like I said, it's just training. You lose in the training, you win in the training. You just need to keep going.
Right.
Keep going and keep your focus, because everybody lose. If you see it, everybody will lose many times. But you need to keep going and doing your best.
Yeah, like of course, no one likes to lose.
For sure.
You cannot say it's okay.
Right.
The guy
Yes,
will
I
not-
lost.
Yeah.
No one will be happy. But it's more about the overcome. No, you need to go there. You need to fight, and if you lose, you go back to the academy. You fix your mistakes and be better for the next time.
And
So-
you cannot think like, I will not lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Never.
There's no
Never,
superheroes.
yeah.
So it sounds like you're saying almost treat it like an extra sparring session or a special sparring session where it's more about, learning than necessarily bringing home a medal. Do you think for people, for lower belts, white, blue belt, it's more important to learn from it?
I think you need to, in the lower belts, you need to go there and try to have fun.
Right.
I
Enjoy
know
the moment.
Yeah, it's hard, but you need to go there and try to have fun. Because if you go there and you don't feel comfortable and you don't like the situation, it will be hard.
Yeah. If you go there, I need to get that gold medal, otherwise, it's gonna happen. No, live this part when you get a black belt. When you just go there and have fun, enjoy the moment. People always ask us, what's the secret, to like win tournaments and be successful. There's no secret. I think the most important thing is you have to follow a strict schedule. You need to stick to the schedule. That's really important, because if you do that, you're gonna make your mind control your body, and don't let your body control your mind. You can't get tired and then today I'm gonna rest. No, if you have the schedule, you're not gonna rest. Yeah, you just go. I'm tired, no, but I have to go. The rest day is, I don't know, it's next week. So if you stick to the schedule, you can push yourself, even if you don't have a coach. So now I'm training me and my brother. We don't have someone there always telling us what to do. So what we do is we stick to the schedule. That's our coach. So we never I'm gonna change and today I'm gonna do this. No, I stick to the schedule. So that's the only way I find to push myself, go over my limits. I think that's really important. So if you are starting now, competing now, and you wanna do good, make sure you have a good schedule and you stick to your schedule. That's a really good tip for you guys.
Yeah, I think when you go to the black belt division, and especially when you're fighting against someone that has been winning these titles for a long time, you need to prepare yourself for any situation in the fight. And this is something that I always tell them. You guys want to be really good doing a special move, it's okay. But prepare yourself for everything, because a lot of times in the fight we can't choose, or sometimes if you choose your technique and you have just one good technique or one strong point in your game, it's gonna make it much easier for your opponent to study you and to avoid your attacks.
I think because we realize that every year you can see a world champion, the guy can win 5, 10 times. But always we will have a new champion. But when every year. But when you create something and bring it to jiu-jitsu, then people will never forget.
Right.
And I want to do something that people will never forget. So that's our idea. That's why we like to develop those years. I really want to be the champion, be the first one, but when I go to the tournament and I see all the purple belts, brown belts, and blue belts using the bearing bowl, man, it's much better than winning the tournament.
I was training from Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday just taking a break, you know, enjoying my family. I think it's important to take a break, you know. I think like, you know, when you're young, you just want to go crazy, like you want to go hard, you know, every day, Saturday and Sunday, and then you end up overtraining. I think, you know, like time and experience helps you to, you know, learn about this. Like you don't want to be burned out for the competition. It's important. I think it's part of the training,
right,
to stop, recover your body and your mind. I think sometimes the body is not tired, but your mind is tired. You know, if you, the way I see I'm overtraining is when I'm not like excited to go there and train, you know. So if I'm like, oh man, I hate jiu-jitsu, I don't want to go, it's time to, you know, take a little break,
right,
recover yourself, let your body and your mind rest, and then you do it again. You know, if you just keep pushing, you're gonna break.